This clip I refer to as Where the Rubber Hits the Road. One would have to wonder, as many people have wondered for thousands of years, is there in fact a God? Or you could take it a step further and wonder, is there more than one God? God is energy. That is why I believe that many people feel the energy of God coursing through their veins stronger than for others. Our wireless communication devices work through energy being transmitted. For a long time now, my Apple iPhone has been doing stranger and stranger things in terms of how it acts and performs. Some people say this is a virus. Well, I believe that my phone has been transformed into a time traveler's phone. What this means is that my phone is actually capable of helping guide me with the everyday choices and interactions, and even the words should I choose to speak. Sometimes phone calls are not allowed to go through even though the person is sitting right beside me, so I can demonstrate this to them. Sometimes I'm not allowed to listen to certain voice recordings that I made over the last 3 years of my life. Other times I cannot take pictures of things I would like to photograph. Other times, Dragon Dictation that I've used to help dictate this book has put words into text that are completely different from what I've been saying, and I mean completely different. And all too often, my text messages seem to have a very big delay when I send them and when the other person decides to get back to me. I've gathered proof that there is a system in place that sends fake text messages and fake phone calls to different realities of subdimensions all the time. Sometimes these text messages are delayed for weeks at a time. On a couple of occasions I've sat down with people and compared our text messages side by side on each of our phones, only to find their messages didn't match mine at all. I have one particular friend who's actually the co-author of this book, and he's been suggesting for quite some time that it's time for me to get a new phone. Well, I recently just got a new iPhone 5S, just like my friend Glenn earlier said to me today. That seems where all the problems have only just begun all over again. I never should have got that phone, were his words. This new phone is much more advanced with the fingerprint scanner that's in it and a new faster processor. I know that every electronic device has a frequency to it. It's just a matter of God or the higher power, or whatever you'd like to call him, getting a hold of this frequency. The question is, what does he do with it? Is he affecting the information that flows through the frequencies that control our electronics? Or does the electronics have specialized different viruses on different days? Some days my phone is very uncooperative with what I want to do. Other days it acts just fine with no sign of any virus. I think that's all I'm going to choose to share with the general public right now. If you'd like to hear any more about this, you'll find a copy of my book on the internet.